It's gonna be a lot easier than we thought, Ron. You wouldn't believe this place. Me and Blue, we staked out the house last night. It's gonna be like breaking into an all-night...
Pick her up tonight, like we planned.
No problem. There's only 2 other people in the house besides Babs. There's a big black woman and some other younger guy. It must be her son. All we have to do if they're home is wait till they go Betty by and make our move.
Wouldn't it be easier to get her before she gets in the house?
No, not on this one. That lawyer friend of hers brings her home every night and he makes sure she gets in the house. It's not that he's tough, it's just that it might get a little noisy, if you know what I mean. Better wait till everybody goes to sleep than make our move.
Do you know the layout of the house?
Like the back of my hand. There's a window downstairs. I've already checked the latch on it. It can be popped open with a knife. Babs is up in the right, the big mama's in the front. We saw her through the window.
Yeah? What about this guy? Her son?
All the way in the back, he won't hear a word. I got it all planned out. By tomorrow, we're gonna have that chick in the bag.
It's gonna be so wonderful having the whole family back together again tonight. Oh.
Mom, we're just going to dinner.
Oh, but you come so far. You know I believe the Lord's behind it. I can tell. And he's gonna go all the way if you just let him.
I hope
he'll have this whole family back together again in no time for good.
Mom, okay, that's fine. But remember, we just have to take this whole thing step by step.
Oh, yes. Have you heard any more about that job interview? Have you spoken to Mr. McGovern down at the newspaper office?
Well, he was supposed to get in touch with me.
Well, I don't know. It seems to me like it's an awfully long time. Maybe you ought to give him a call.
I guess he should be in his office by now. Probably wouldn't hurt to keep him thinking about me, huh? Well, I'll give him a try. Walter McGovern, please. Mr. McGovern, Gene Redlin. Hi, just fine. I just called to check in and see how everything was going. Yes. Oh, sure, I understand. I know these kind of things take time. Yeah, no problem. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, that is good news. Okay, thank you very much. Well, I look forward to hearing from you soon then. Bye.
Hey, Gene, you were up and at 'em all early this morning.
All right. Hey, Babs, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
Right over here. I've been doing a lot of thinking about the stuff that you told me lately. The Prince. I want to help you find out who he is. Now, I've got a lot of connections.
Hey, that's great. Webster's working on it, too, and between the two of you, well, you ought to be...
Webster knows about this, too?
Well, yeah, he kind of pushed it out of me, you know, but I figure him being a lawyer and all, he might know what to do.
Well, with a lot of questions being asked, and the word is bound to get out. And if Ronnie finds out that you're asking questions, you're going to be in more danger. And that includes the people that are around you.
I hadn't thought of that.
Now, look, we've got to be careful about this whole thing, or the scheme's going to backfire on us. Now, what did you do with the letter sheets?
You mean the copies of Ronnie's books?
Yes, you got to put them in a safe place.
Any suggestions?
I don't know, but you can't hide them here, and don't put them in Webster's office, because that's probably the first place that Ronnie will look. You got to put them someplace that he'll never think of.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Well, if you come up with any suggestions, will you let me know?
Sure, yeah, I will. I think we should get back in there, though, before Mom gets a little suspicious, you know what I mean?
If I were you, I wouldn't be so all-fired sure this is gonna go off as smooth as silk.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
The last time that you were gonna take care of Babs, you said it was gonna be a cinch. You were gonna throw her out of the car going 50 miles an hour. You were gonna beat her up real good. So much for that fail-proof scheme.
Any normal chick would have been dead after what she went through. It ain't my fault she's tough.
Well, this time you'd better take that into account.
Listen, Ron. By tomorrow, you're gonna have that chick. Me and Blue, we're gonna take care of it, so consider it done, all right?
When it's done, I'll consider it done. And not before. Now, what about that new girl that you brought in the other day, that runaway Paula? How's she working in?
That's nothing I can't handle.
What seems to be the problem?
Nothing. I just got to work on her, that's all. She doesn't understand the routine. That's the way I like them, though, when they don't know nothing. That way I can start them out right. I like my chicks to do things my way. She'll be okay.
Well, you see that she is okay.
Oh, Paula's going to work out just fine once she gets the hang of it. I thought I'd start her out at one of the parlors. Let her work with Rena, you know? She's got good technique.
Look, Lance, I'm not interested in the details. Just get her in shape.
Hey, Ron, man, have I ever failed you?
Morning. Oh, Babs, how about some bacon and eggs?
Oh, no, I'm not too hungry right now. I might fix myself something later, but that coffee sure smells good.
Ah, coming up. Jean, try to eat a little bit more of your breakfast, honey.
So how's the job hunt going, Gene? You still pounding the pavement?
Well, I'm still waiting to hear about the job at the Chronicle.
Any luck with Mr. McGovern?
I just talked to him, and he said that they haven't decided on anything yet. But I'm still in the running, he said, definitely.
Well, listen, if you ask me, he'd be a fool not to hire you.
You know what, I tell you, I should send my mom down there and have her explain to Mr. McGovern why I should be the man for the job, right?
Well, you are the man for the job.
See what I mean?
Miriam, breakfast?
Well, she's right, Gene. You are.
Gosh. Tell you, I thank you two ladies for your vote of confidence, but actually, I'm gonna have to wait for Mr. McGovern to have the last say in this. But I'm not gonna sit around waiting for him to make up his mind, though. I'm gonna go down to the police station and talk to Sergeant Brubaker.
Sergeant Brubaker?
Mm-hmm. He's gonna help me on a story.
But, Jean, you haven't even got the job yet.
But, Mom, no, look, you're the one that's always talking about being positive. Now, what could be more positive than digging up a story before you get hired?
Well,
Huh?
I guess that's right.
All right. Besides, I have a little hunch about the Martin case. I interviewed one of the kids that was picked up that night of Lori's attack.
You kidding? Well, did he do it? What did he say?
His name was Monroe Lassiter. Kids call him Monk. Now, he and his buddy were picked up for larceny charges there, you know. But I think, well, I know. He claims he doesn't know anything at all about the rape attempt.
And you believe him?
Yeah, I do.
But why?
Well, instinct, I guess. If something doesn't break in this story, though, he and the other kid are really going to be in a lot of trouble. I think their only hope is if Lori recovers enough to tell us who it was that attacked her.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
Oh, welcome
Hey,
home. So good to
Miriam.
have you
I
here.
missed you.
I missed you, too.
Oh, and I guess you miss your mother, too, since she's been gone. Oh, it's awfully hard on you.
Well, I tell you, I didn't sleep much last night. What with Mother having gone and Daddy's surgery today. Had a lot on my mind.
Well, you know I'm going to the hospital with you this morning, don't you?
Thanks, Ione. That means a lot to me.
Oh, I've got a few errands to do, but I'm going to spend the major part of the morning with you.
Uh-oh, I think I better be going.
Oh,
Hey, Mom, don't forget about the dinner tonight at the Greenbrier.
are you kidding? I wouldn't miss this dinner invitation for the world, honey.
Well, I will see all of you ladies later, huh? Bye.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Well, ladies, why don't we have a little prayer this morning to set this day off just right? Come on. Dear Heavenly Father.
Okay, so I did stand her up once. I don't think she should hold that against me forever.
Yeah, some women are like that.
Yeah, so anyway, I was finally, making progress with her. She agreed to have dinner with me, and man, I thought I had it made in the shade, Leon.
And what do you do, stand her up again?
No, I was just supposed to meet her at the Castaway Bar. I had it all planned out. Couple drinks there, go to the Greenbrier for a nice dinner, slip on over to her house for a little nightcap. It was gonna be nice.
I gather things didn't turn out as planned.
Of all the rotten luck, I had to work late. Seriously. But I left a note for my sister to get a hold of her and explain. But my sister never got the note because, this guy, Russ Weaver, is just...
So the nitty-gritty is Vicky never got the message, right?
Right. And I'll tell you, is she ever mad? She won't even talk to me, Leon. And I have no idea what to do.
So you come to old Leon for a little advice, is that it?
Yeah, well, just to smooth things over with her, huh?
Are you serious about Vicky?
Now, what makes you say that?
I don't know. This doesn't sound like the Gil Prescott I used to know. I mean, love him and leave him and all that.
Leon, I just feel kind of bad about what happened, okay? And do you have any ideas? Huh?
Yeah, maybe you ought to leave town.
Oh, real funny.
Remember what she did the last time you stood her up? I mean, this girl has a temper, Gil, a real mean streak.
What do you mean, throwing that drink in my face? Nah, shoot.
You lucky that's all she did. Didn't you tell me she swore to get even with you?
Yeah, but that's just an expression.
Well,
There's got to be something I can do to make up to her. Huh? Flowers? Present? Come on, Leon. Think of something.
if you want my advice,
Yes.
if I were you, I would steer clear of that girl. I mean, as far as she's concerned, you've stood her up once too many. You better watch out. She'll be after blood.
Well, I wonder what Daddy's thinking about this morning. He's been so worried about this operation.
Yeah, didn't you say they were gonna take a vein out of his leg or something?
Yeah, they're gonna use it, see, to replace the arteries that are blocked.
Ugh. I don't blame him. I'd be worried too if they're gonna hack on me and pull my veins out.
Yeah, but see, Dr. Greeley said it's really quite a common operation. Of course, even so, there's always a little bit of risk involved.
Well, how's your father's frame of mind?
Well, that's not so good. He's been talking a lot about dying, and it's a little bit depressed.
Yeah, we're all gonna die sometime, but none of us likes to think about it.
Well, see, the thing is, his daddy has always been so sure of himself, you know, so in command of everything, and now he's lost all of that. I guess I just wish he would be able to believe in something beyond himself.
Well, have you talked to him about the Lord?
He won't listen to me. It's just what makes me feel so hopeless in this thing. All I can do is pray. Of course, I did ask Terry Davidson if she'd talk to him.
Well, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's nothing helpless about that. You can just pretty much consider your prayers answered if you listen to that lady.
Well, he did, although Terry doesn't think she was making great headway in it.
Hey, don't worry, kid. We all prayed for him this morning. Huh, even me. Of course, I'm not as good at it as you two, but I gave it a shot. Don't worry, we're all pulling for him.
With these people here on your team, how can you lose, honey?
Yeah. Hey, I gotta get going. If I don't hurry up, I'll be late, and then, you know, Harold worries, and I think I got kidnapped or something.
Oh, I don't know what's come over me lately.
I noticed you're kind of blue and down. I just figured it was because of your mother's leaving.
Well, that's just part of it. I guess with her, I feel like I've lost her again after waiting all that time to find her.
Oh, honey, you haven't lost her. She's still with you in spirit.
Yeah, I suppose so. But see, it's not just that. I'm worried about Daddy, and I haven't heard a thing from Frederick, or Eric, as he wants to be called now. I suppose I am just feeling a little sorry for myself. But, I mean, I just feel so alone.
Oh, honey, you're not alone. Remember that Jesus is always by your side, honey.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean that.
Well, you know, it's in times like these that the Lord takes care to surround us with folks who are like family to us.
Ellen Redlin, you're wonderful. Oh, excuse me, can you tell me anything about Charles Carpenter? He was supposed to be in heart surgery this morning. I haven't been... never mind, thank you. Terry, I can't find Daddy.
Well, I'm sorry, Miriam, you just missed him. They wanted to run some additional tests. He's been in surgery less than an hour. I'm afraid you've got quite a wait ahead of you.
Oh, honey, that's what I'm here for, moral support.
Well, I can see that you're in good hands. Wish I could be here too, but I've got a zillion things to catch up on this morning.
Well, Dr. Greeley told me this operation might take 4 hours. Now, does that sound right to you?
Yes, or even longer. Look, why don't you sit down in the lobby over here? Now, if there's any news, we'll tell you.
Miriam, you all right? What if he doesn't make it? What am I going to do then?
Dr. Woods, call your
I'm just so afraid.
Oh, honey, I know how worried you are, but worrying isn't going to change a thing. The Lord doesn't take any glory in that. Jesus is here to take away your fears, honey. All you have to do is let him.
Oh, I know that's true, but I'm sorry. I just can't let go.
It's okay, Miriam.
I think maybe I can have some
Well,
tissues or something.
If you're looking for a handkerchief, I have one.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Here, I never found something.
You see, the Lord even finds something for your tears.
Yeah, I guess so.
All you have to do is give your cares over to him, honey, and he's right there beside you.
Nurse Thornton to X-ray. Nurse Thornton to X-ray.
Are you still here? I mean, the morning's almost over. We're setting up for lunch rush already.
Oh, it's one of the advantages of being your own boss, you know? You get to make up your own time schedule.
Tell me about it.
You work too much, you know that. And you're always here.
And when I'm not here, I'm doing some real estate at the office, or arranging to have things shipped or stored, or doing some work on my rental property, or...
Great. I'll tell you, you're the boss. You know, you gotta start taking things easier. It's your prerogative.
You know what happens to this place when I don't show up?
I don't think I've ever been here when you haven't.
The whole place falls apart. That's what happens.
Well, you gotta learn how to delegate, Leon.
Delegate?
Yeah.
Just as soon as I decided not to come in, sure enough, that's when the dishwasher decides to quit, or the grill blows up, or it's always something.
Hey, I can give you advice, but whether you're gonna take it or not, that's up to you.
Is that how you manage to work only a few hours a day?
Yeah, but actually I'm working right now.
You call that work?
I'm thinking, Leon. All this morning I've been sitting over there thinking.
Yeah, thinking about Vicky.
Leon, you know what's the matter with you? Is you're a workaholic.
Oh, so that's what they call hard work these days.
It's probably the reason why you've never been married.
Huh?
Well, you're just too busy working to settle down. Is that, huh? That's right.
You asked this question before once. I guess I have to tell you again. If I ever find the right woman, I'll settle down and get married before you can say I do. It just so happens I haven't found the right woman yet.
No, the problem is that you're too busy wheeling and dealing to even look for the right woman, Leon. Hey, she could be out there right now, and you'd never notice, because you're too busy back here slinging hash and all that.
Nope, she's not out there. I mean, what's with you anyway and all this talk about marriage? I mean, you thinking along those lines yourself?
Me? No way.
Maybe you are serious about Vicky. I mean, I've never seen you so concerned about a lady's feelings before.
Let's just say that I'm trying to be a little more considerate, okay?
Oh, so that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, I just want to make something, I want to make it up to her, you know? But marriage, come on. You gotta be kidding. No way.
Miriam, where's Ione?
Oh, hi. She had a few errands to run for the church, so I told her to go ahead and I'd see her back at the house later on.
I wish you didn't have to be here all by yourself.
Oh, I'm all right, I promise.
Well, I'm sure you are, but you've still got quite a while before your father comes out of the operating room.
You haven't heard anything, have you?
No. As far as I know, everything's fine. Look, why don't you go down to the cafeteria and get yourself a cup of coffee? I'll tell the nurse where you are.
No, I just came from there. I had a cup of tea and couldn't even finish that.
Well, why don't you wait in my office?
No, really, I don't want to be a bother.
Oh, nonsense. You wouldn't be a bother.
I'd really rather stay here. I'd like to find out how Daddy is as soon as he comes out of the operating room.
I understand. Listen, I really got to get back to work.
Oh, well, I'm glad that mix-up about Russ Weaver got straightened out.
So am I. It was no fun last week not knowing whether I had a job or not.
I can't believe he really tried to fire you.
Now, I think he got carried away with his own sense of importance. Got carried right out of a job.
Things smoother now?
Oh, the changes have been incredible. The morale of the staff has picked up tremendously. I've even seen a couple of nurses smiling. Now, that's something we haven't seen much of around here lately. I think if Russ were still here, he would probably outlaw his unproductive behavior.
Yeah, I can see it now. Little signs posted on the corridor saying, no smiling allowed.
With Russ, I wouldn't be surprised. I really got to be going, or my job might really be in jeopardy. Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I really hate to leave you like this all alone.
Well, I'm not alone. Not anymore. Not ever.
Of course. Okay. You take care. I'll check with you later.
Bye.
Phone bill, water bill, letter for Jean, another bill for Jean, letter for Miriam. Ooh, that's a pretty stamp. Very interesting. I'll have to ask her to save that for Jimmy. Praise God, it's from England. Oh, it must be from her son. Oh, goodness gracious, I'll have to call her. The hospital, I'm sure she's still there.